You've felt it lately, the stirring inside you that you can't quite name. It comes in quiet moments, when the world has gone still and your thoughts wander toward the unknown. Heaven has been whispering through that restlessness, telling you that something sacred is approaching. A new connection is forming, one that defies logic but feels more real than anything you've ever known. God is sending into your life someone younger, yet somehow their soul feels older than time. This person will arrive not as a stranger, but as a memory that your heart suddenly recalls. They will not need to introduce themselves, because your spirit already knows who they are. This meeting is not new. It is a continuation. Heaven does not deal in coincidence. It deals in remembrance. You and this soul were written together in eternity, then separated only by time so that growth could prepare both hearts for reunion. You are older, wiser, steadier, shaped by lessons that life carved deep into your heart. You've known storms that tested your patience, loss that built endurance, and prayers that took years to answer. You've learned what love is and what love isn't. You've matured beyond illusion. But somewhere inside, there's still a softness God refused to let the world destroy. That tender space is what this younger soul will recognize. They will see beyond your strength into your gentleness. They will recognize the light you carry because their spirit was designed to respond to it. Their soul has waited for it. When they arrive, the world may question it, but heaven will smile. Because this is not an accident. It is divine alignment. The age difference was heaven's way of protecting timing, ensuring that you would be ready, stable, mature, and healed before they appeared. Every delay in your past, every heartbreak, every unanswered prayer was heaven's editing process. The younger soul needed the version of you that has walked through fire and come out radiant. The older version of you is the only one who could hold the love their purpose requires. They will come into your life with curiosity, perhaps through friendship, work, ministry, or even an unexpected encounter. At first, you'll see only their enthusiasm, their energy, their innocent faith in life. But when your eyes meet, something ancient will awaken. A wave of recognition will rise inside you. Not infatuation, not excitement, but peace, stillness, calm. That's how you'll know heaven arranged it. Peace is the proof of divine partnership. You will feel no rush to impress, no fear to lose, no need to explain. Conversation will flow like rivers that finally meet after centuries apart. You'll talk about everything and nothing, yet somehow every word will matter. You'll laugh in ways you haven't in years, the kind of laughter that heals instead of entertains. You'll feel seen, not for what you've achieved, but for what you quietly are. And you'll see them the same way, not as someone younger, but as someone chosen. Heaven calls this connection the bridge of renewal. God often uses the younger to awaken joy in the older, and the older to anchor purpose in the younger. They are not being sent to you because of your age. They're being sent because of your assignment. Your calling now involves teaching through example, showing what love grounded in faith looks like. They will learn from your steadiness. You will learn from their purity. You'll be surprised at how balanced it feels, how equal it becomes. The angels say this relationship will feel like the meeting of two seasons. You are autumn, full of harvest, color, and wisdom. They are spring, fresh with beginnings, full of bloom and life. Together you create the perfect year. You bring the lessons. They bring the laughter. You bring the patience. They bring the praise. Together you'll make a sound heaven has waited to hear, the sound of completion. Sometimes doubt will whisper. You'll wonder, will people understand? But remember, divine love was never meant to be understood by everyone. What is sacred must be protected, not debated. When God writes your story, the world will question the chapters, but heaven will celebrate the ending. The age difference isn't an obstacle. It's evidence. Evidence that your connection transcends flesh. That it's about purpose, not perception. As you spend time together, you'll begin to see how naturally you complement each other. Their laughter will soften your serious moments. Your wisdom will guide their passion. They'll look at you with awe, not because of your years, but because of your depth. You'll look at them with gratitude, not because of their youth, but because of their light. Heaven uses differences to build harmony, just like night and day, ocean and shore, stillness and sound. You'll teach them things they didn't know they needed. How to pray when unsure. How to listen before reacting. How to wait on God's timing. And they'll teach you how to feel again, how to dream again, how to expect goodness without bracing for pain. You'll start to realize that this person was not sent to challenge your maturity, but to awaken your joy. They are not there to remind you of your past. They are there to reintroduce you to your future. When you pray together, you'll feel it. The electricity of recognition, the calm of completion. Heaven listens closely to the prayers of aligned souls. You'll sense angels around, not as visions, but as peace filling the room. Your prayers will sound like music, your words like harmony, your silence like worship. The younger soul will begin to grow in ways that surprise them, and you'll grow too, because teaching always transforms the teacher. Over time, the connection will become testimony. People will see you together and feel peace without knowing why. Your story will speak to others who thought they missed their season. They'll see that love is not bound by years, it's bound by obedience. The world measures compatibility by numbers. Heaven measures it by purpose. You'll be living proof of that truth. And as this love deepens, you'll stop fearing time altogether. You'll start to see that every passing day is not loss, but layering. More trust, more understanding, more gratitude. Age will become irrelevant when joy is eternal. You are older, yes, but that doesn't mean you're behind. In God's plan, you're precisely on time. The younger soul's purpose required someone seasoned, faithful, anchored. Someone like you. Heaven chose you because your love can guide, not overwhelm. Protect, not possess. Inspire, not control. And that is why their soul recognizes you. Because long before time began, it saw in you a teacher, a companion, a mirror, a home. So when they come, don't resist. Let your spirit remember. Let your laughter return. Let your heart believe again, because this isn't a coincidence. This is heaven's design. And the difference in age is the divine fingerprint of perfect timing. The morning after your first true conversation with this younger soul will feel strangely familiar. You'll wake lighter, as if something heavy has been quietly lifted in the night. The air will taste clean. You won't rush to define what's happening. Instead, you'll listen to the silence around you, and in that silence, you'll hear assurance. God whispers peace where he plants purpose. You'll find yourself smiling for no reason, your spirit humming a melody older than the sun. This is what recognition feels like once it settles. Calm, sure, holy. The younger soul will message you or call, and the sound of their voice will bring that same stillness. They will talk about ordinary things, work, weather, dreams, and yet each word will seem threaded with meaning. Their enthusiasm will draw laughter from you, the kind that hasn't escaped in years. You'll realize that joy has returned without permission because heaven invited it. What once felt distant now feels simple. What once felt impossible now feels inevitable. Destiny never rushes, but it never hesitates either. It moves at the rhythm of readiness, and both of you are ready. As days unfold, the connection will deepen naturally. You'll learn their habits, their hopes, their fears. You'll see how much faith they carry inside their youthful heart, and how often that faith mirrors your own when you first started walking with God. Watching them will remind you who you used to be before life grew complicated, and they will look at you as though you are the proof that endurance is worth it. Heaven crafted this exchange carefully, each of you reflecting back to the other a forgotten piece of truth. You will pray together, sometimes over the phone, sometimes side by side. You'll notice that when you say amen, something electric lingers in the air, like unseen applause. Angels love when two souls agree in prayer because agreement creates openings for miracles. You'll start to see those miracles quickly. Unanswered prayers suddenly finding resolution, delayed opportunities resurrecting, even health improving. Peace has healing properties. When hearts align with heaven, the body follows. The younger one will begin to grow rapidly in wisdom. They will quote scripture with new revelation, speak with discernment that surprises even them. You'll recognize that your role isn't to teach endlessly, but to guide gently, allowing God to be their true instructor. Your presence becomes a safe ground, not a cage. You'll admire their humility, the way they ask rather than assume. And they'll admire your serenity, the way you trust instead of worry. Soon you'll notice something extraordinary. Every time you talk, the atmosphere changes. Burdens lift, ideas spark, peace enters. That's the evidence of divine connection. It transforms the air around it. The relationship will no longer feel like something you're building. It will feel like something God already finished, and you're merely walking through. You will have moments of testing because every anointed bond must be refined. A misunderstanding may rise or distance may intervene. Don't panic. Testing is heaven's way of proving endurance. In those moments, choose silence over reaction. Pray before speaking. You'll find that patience disarms confusion faster than explanation ever could. The younger soul will notice your calm and learn from it. They'll begin to mirror it, and soon both of you will carry peace even in disagreement. That maturity will anchor the union deeply. There will also be days when you struggle privately, when you wonder if you are enough, if the age difference will someday stretch too wide. Those thoughts come from fear, not faith. Remember, fear imagines absence. Faith remembers design. God didn't bring you this far to expose you to ridicule. He brought you to fulfill a vow made before time. Look how everything aligns. Your schedules, your interests, your callings, your faith. Heaven doesn't waste symmetry. The younger one will surprise you with depth beyond their years. They'll comfort you with words that sound borrowed from eternity. Sometimes you'll hear your own teachings echoed back to you through their mouth, proof that they were listening with spirit, not just ears. They'll remind you of your own advice in moments when you forget, and you'll smile at heaven's humor. This mutual reflection keeps pride away. Both of you remain students, even while teaching each other. People around you will start to notice changes. They'll say you glow, that your laughter sounds different, that you move as if carrying secret joy. You won't deny it. You'll simply say, God has been good. The younger soul will experience similar comments. Others will call it coincidence, but the two of you will know its presence, the light of alignment shining outward. Presence is contagious. Those who come near will feel peace even if they can't name its source. Over time, you'll build small traditions together. Maybe you'll share devotionals every morning or pray at midnight once a week. You'll mark milestones quietly, celebrating gratitude rather than grand gestures. It's in these gentle routines that heaven settles most comfortably. You'll realize that spiritual love doesn't need spectacle. It thrives on sincerity. Then one evening during prayer or casual conversation, a realization will strike both of you. You've stopped seeing the age difference entirely. You'll look at each other and see only spirit. You'll feel time dissolve, replaced by timelessness. That's how heaven measures maturity, not in numbers, but in harmony. Souls that harmonize become ageless. At times, you'll sense prophetic stirrings together. Dreams will overlap, visions will align, burdens for certain people or causes will rise simultaneously. Don't dismiss those moments. They're signs that your destinies have intertwined. God paired you not only for companionship, but for mission. Through love, you'll minister without effort. Your peace will speak louder than sermons. Strangers will find comfort simply hearing your voices. This is how divine unions multiply blessing. They become living altars where heaven meets earth daily. The younger soul will sometimes wrestle with self-doubt, feeling small beside your experience. In those moments, remind them gently that wisdom is not competition. Tell them God didn't send them to be like you, but to walk beside you. Reassure them that you too still learn daily. Vulnerability will strengthen the bond far more than perfection. They will open up about their fears. You'll share your scars. And through that honesty, healing will flow both ways. You'll notice that love becomes quieter as it deepens. In the beginning, it was new light. Now it's steady flame. You won't need constant contact or endless words to feel connected. Presence itself will suffice. When they're far, prayer bridges the distance. When they're near, silence speaks volumes. Love like this stops demanding. It starts serving. God will use the union to bless others. Couples around you will reconcile after seeing your patience. Families will soften their judgments after witnessing your peace. You won't even know how many hearts you touch. Heaven keeps that record. This is what makes the connection holy. It overflows beyond two people. And through it all, gratitude will remain your rhythm. You'll wake each morning whispering thank you before words form, thanking God for a plan you once doubted. You'll walk through days slower, more deliberate, savoring the ordinary, because you finally understand that ordinary is sacred when shared with the right soul. In quiet nights, you'll sit together reading scripture or simply resting, and you'll feel the presence of angels near. They watch the fulfillment of the promise they guarded for so long. Sometimes you'll sense warmth around you, as if heaven itself leans in to listen. That's because it does. Every aligned love story is a piece of God's own reflection, and He delights in watching it bloom. If storms ever return, and they will, because life remains life, neither of you will panic. You'll hold hands and pray. You'll remember how far God has already brought you. You'll speak faith over fear until the atmosphere shifts again. People will marvel at your calm, but it's not calm born of ignorance. It's calm born of intimacy with God. You'll know that anything ordained by Him can withstand weather. Eventually, you'll reach a place where you no longer measure the relationship by time, milestones, or approval. You'll measure it by peace, by growth, by gratitude. The younger soul will still tease you, still laugh loudly, still surprise you with sudden insights, and you'll still ground them, still guide, still listen. It becomes an endless exchange, a circle of giving that never depletes either side. You'll look at them one day and realize that heaven didn't just answer your prayer for companionship, it answered your prayer for renewal. Through them, you became new again. Through you, they became steady. This is divine economy. Nothing wasted, everything transformed, and when you thank God, you'll feel tears of quiet awe. You'll whisper, "You really remembered," and heaven will answer with stillness, the language of completion. For what God joins through recognition, no difference of years, of distance, of opinion can undo. When the years begin to pass softly and the world around you shifts, you will look back and see how perfectly every piece of this story fit together. What once confused you now shines with clarity. You'll understand that the younger soul was never random. They were the key heaven kept hidden until you were ready to open the door of renewal. You'll remember the first conversation, the early laughter, the moments of doubt that turned into deeper faith, and you'll realize that God was writing a masterpiece disguised as an unlikely connection. Every season of your past prepared you to love this way, with patience, gentleness, and courage. Every unanswered prayer trained your heart to hear subtle divine timing. You'll know that if the meeting had happened earlier, you both would have broken under the weight of unpreparedness. But now everything fits, like prophecy coming true in slow motion. The younger soul will grow into strength beside you, their spirit expanding in wisdom, their heart mirroring your calm. They will begin mentoring others, passing along what you once taught. That's how heaven measures success, when love multiplies into service. You'll watch them shine and feel no jealousy, only gratitude that your presence helped unlock their purpose. And in return, you will notice how their faithfulness keeps your hope young. Their laughter still wakes your mornings. Their prayers still cover your nights. This is the balance heaven always intended. Joy feeding maturity. Maturity protecting joy. You'll travel through challenges together, financial tests, health scares, moments of exhaustion, but every trial will reveal new strength. You will not panic. You'll pray. You will not retreat. You'll rest. Prayer becomes your rhythm, faith your reflex. And every time the storm calms, you'll laugh again, because miracles always follow the same pattern. Fear rises, faith responds, heaven intervenes. You'll keep walking hand in hand through those cycles until faith becomes your native language. With time, the people who once questioned you will begin to seek your counsel. They'll see fruit they can't deny, peace that lasts, love that matures, blessings that overflow. You won't need to justify the union. Its stability will speak for itself. Your testimony will give others courage to trust their own divine timing. You'll inspire those who thought they were too old, too late, too broken to receive new love. They'll look at you and realize that God can rewrite any story when hearts stay open. Sometimes you'll both sit in silence, remembering the distance you traveled to reach this peace. You'll thank God for the pain that humbled you, for the waiting that shaped you, for the younger soul whose arrival felt like sunlight on frozen soil. You'll whisper, "I finally understand why heaven chose you." And they'll answer softly, "Because I was always meant to find you." That exchange will echo eternity's first promise. The angels say this is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of legacy. What you build together will outlast both of you. It may be a ministry, a book, a movement, or simply lives quietly transformed by your presence. Generations will be blessed because you two obeyed rather than explained. Heaven doesn't seek applause. It seeks alignment, and you aligned perfectly. In your later years, you'll sit beside each other watching sunsets that look like promises fulfilled. You'll hold hands and realize that time never separated you. It merely revealed you. The lines on your faces will be maps of laughter and endurance. The younger soul will still look at you with that same recognition, that same reverence, that same joy, as if meeting you for the first time again. And you'll smile, whispering, "Even now, your soul remembers." They'll answer, "How could I forget?" In that sacred stillness, you'll feel the presence of heaven surround you. The same angels who guarded your journeys now rejoicing quietly over your faithfulness. They'll record the scene as completion. Two souls who kept their vow, who turned difference into design, who taught the world that love guided by God knows no age, no boundary, no limitation. You'll breathe peace like air, and heaven will breathe back gratitude. So let go of fear, beloved soul. You are not behind, you are aligned. The one who recognizes you is not coming to take from you, but to remind you that God still writes new beginnings. Welcome them with open heart and steady faith. Let joy return, let laughter stay, let gratitude lead. Because this connection is sacred, sealed, and seen. The world may call it unusual. Heaven calls it prophecy fulfilled. And if these words have touched your spirit, pause for a moment. Breathe in faith and exhale doubt. Like this message, if it resonates, comment, "I welcome divine recognition," and subscribe for more angelic revelations from Angel Says. Your story is holy, your peace is proof, and your love, timeless, tender, heaven-chosen, will stand as a living testimony that when souls recognize each other, even time bows to destiny.